Peace, peace.
Peace, peace.
Yo, welcome to the Roll Up Show.
Yo, I'm Raps the Funk.
And I'm Mentalplex. And with us tonight,
Special guest.
veteran in the game that y'all should know about, or if you don't, you should be knowing about.
Should be knowing something.
Hey, this man is all about hip-hop. This man got a great ear for music.
Mm-hmm.
This man got a freestyle that you don't want to see. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this nigga's mind, man. His freestyle game, man, have you sit in your seat. You don't want to put your money up on this cat. Talking about the man, the myth himself, antagonist, Dragon Spit
Jones.
Give it up. Boo, 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 boo.
If you see me step out the camera, I'm just trying to take care of some technical here, but you know, good seeing you.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take it over. You know what I'm saying? Really, we're gonna let this man take it over. This is the teacher, man. Hey, tell him, just give him a little brief summary on how you got into this game called hip hop.
Oh, man.
Basically, did you start making beats? Did you start rapping first?
Yo, you know what's crazy? You know how people be like, it's a lifestyle and all that. You know, we had we was out north. We had Puny's Records right down the street, and then we had WRAP on the radio. I think listening to first heard. I think it was that song 3 Times Dope, Funky Dividend, Children's Story, and of course Run DMC. Like just hearing that, it was like, yeah, I want to rhyme. But I'll tell you who really made me want to rhyme was Roxanne Shante. When I heard her remix, when she did the diss version of It Take Two. I'm not internationally known, but I know when she did Rod Bass, I was like, yeah, I think I need to start. I just was fascinated by that. And my sister, you know, I got older brothers and sisters, so they was like really into like break dancing and stuff. We was getting the records, Public Enemy, like we was just getting a bunch of records. And I think I don't know if that was Knox people. They used to have I think Knox people used to have some kind of parties up at I don't know if it was Rosemont or whatever, like DJ Fred or somebody. You know, it was back in Northern, and I just wanted to, you know, rhyme. You know, after that, so me and my sister used to just battle each other. Like first we was freestyling, and then we'll go write a battle rhyme to each other, and that's basically, you know, that was the beginning of it. And then
well, let me ask you this question for you. I mean, we gonna get into the history. So where are you from? Let's start there.
I'm from Norfolk. I'm from Northview, Bill Potts Road.
Now, I know you.
Yeah.
From where?
Northview, Phil Potts Road. And we moved out like Campus East, Lake Edwards, when I was about in 4th grade, 5th grade.
Word.
So
okay,
but I don't think people really knew who I was till I went to VCU in Richmond. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Well, so let me ask, because you was known a lot for your freestyles in the beginning, right? Am I wrong or am I right?
I think it was the beats. But yeah, people always knew I could freestyle. Me and the dude Sadiq, Genie or whatever. Like in school, you know, that was us. We was the freestyle every day.
Yeah. So you was banging on the lunch table, and everybody was just waiting on you to come in.
Yeah. Like
Little Tank.
Yeah, Baby Nate. Like Lil Danny. So you know what they like? All right, Bayside on. They call me Lil Danny because I look like on this dude Danny. So I used to beat on the table for Bayside on.
Oh,
Then
okay,
beat on the table, you know, for our people, Lake Elvis or whatever. It was crazy.
Yeah. That's
But
back in the day.
every day.
Hip hop was real. Cats
Yeah.
used to beat on the table in the lunchroom. Yeah. That's the real golden age for me.
Yeah. We was raised during that time when it was fresh, brand new. Actually, we are the makings of hip hop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A time where biting wasn't allowed, so you had to be original. You had to be yourself. You know.
And I think you know, when I think we started thinking it was real when we saw when they opened up that Too Tight Productions.
Yeah.
I
On
remember Too Tight.
Yeah.
yeah, when we
Remember
saw
Too
that,
Tight.
like T and them, we was like, okay, we can actually record music.
Right. Okay.
And
Was
my
this was this before you went to VCU when you actually
oh
started
wait, this
recording?
was like the 80s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because people knew about you before you went to VCU.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But as far as like actually getting in a studio, so you know, I started cutting grass, got a drum machine.
Okay.
That's what I used to do, cut grass every weekend, get like $200-300, get a bought a drum
Good
machine.
money doing grass. Hey, I know.
Humble beginnings.
Yeah.
What was your first drum machine?
It was a Yamaha RX-21. This junk was real basic.
Yeah.
But what ended up happening, the white boy at school, Adam Chandler, he was like, hey, I got a friend that make beats on computers. And I'm talking about this like 90,
Yo,
this like
that's
94,
crazy. Yeah.
90. And you know, me and Nove went to governor school together. So Adam went to governor school with us. And she wasn't even rapping yet. And then
People don't know he talking about Novacane Omega, right?
yeah.
Okay.
So I started going to the white boy house making beats with samples. So his name was Brian Carpenter. He showed me how to sample, you know, then he let me borrow some records.
Computer?
We was sampling records. He had a turntable hooked to computer.
Wow.
This program called Fast Tracker 2, way back then. And then
wow,
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, y'all was way ahead of the game.
Yeah.
That digital shit, y'all was ahead of the game.
This kid named Richie at our school in Bayside. I don't know what we call him. Richie still. I don't know. We light skinned Richie. His cousins had a studio.
Yeah.
His cousins had a studio. They was from the Bronx. They had the one on Baker Road, High Roller Records, Pirate Enterprises back then.
By the 7-Eleven?
Yep, by the 7-Eleven and Greater Grinders. And
yeah.
He let his uncles in there hear my beat.
I
You
used
say
to
what
come
now?
up there when you was there.
Yeah, his cause you know the dude that wore the pirate hat, he be with Rock Marciano, Knowledge the Pirate. He was in there.
Oh yeah, Knowledge. Yeah, LG told me about that too.
Yes, so Knowledge was in there. And of course Ray Luger and Paul. Paul was from. I don't want to mess up what Paul was from, but he made beats. So basically, Ray Luger and Paul taught me how to use the MPC 60.
Okay.
I remember one time you was heavy into the Phantom.
Oh no, I had the Triton, the Korg Triton.
Yeah, the Triton. Yeah.
Yeah, that was after that.
How you like the sequencing on that? I don't want to keep going off track, but
you talking about the Triton?
Yeah.
See, what people don't know is the people who made that part of the Triton is the same ones who made the sequence in the ASR. And the sampling in the Triton was the same. It just ain't bang like the ASR, you know, because they had the button in the ASR. You know?
Yeah,
But basically,
clock was a little off too, wasn't it? The
yeah,
sequence clock.
because it's you couldn't put too many sounds or it started skipping.
Yeah. Yeah.
They call that polyphony. So if you push too many keys, your sequence will be off. So a lot of people are running into the MP, and you know, my joints won't skip it because I figured it out.
Scientist, the man,
Right.
scientist.
Right.
Yeah.
He making beats on the computer in 94. You gotta give it up to that.
Yeah, you gotta give it up to that.
Yeah.
You gotta give it up to the fact that he was making beats on a lunch table, straight to a computer in 94.
Right. That's crazy. That's crazy.
So look,
That's
me and Novacane was Paul, you know, Paul sampling, like you catch the part of the instrumental and push pause with the double tape deck.
Pause tape.
Then me and her used to do those joints. Like I'll talk about a whole 90 minutes of these instrumentals. She used to be right there. Then we were freestyling this fool and stuff. Joe Ridley, me and her. And she introduced me to Junipers.
Okay.
And so, I think I found out about y'all through Natural.
Nat. And that's from VCU.
Yeah,
right?
When I went to VCU. And when I was at VCU, I started using the ASR. Yeah, so you know, it all comes full circle. Huh?
You talking about the Redbox, right?
Oh no, not the ASR X, the ASR 10, the black keyboard, not used to use it. Oh, Pete Twist, Joe City and Pete. They had a lot to do with me using the ASR because we was going to third eye or whatever.
Okay. All right, we skipping around a lot. And the information you're giving is dope. I'm trying to get some time frames on this.
Right. So after high school, you go up to Richmond. You know
I graduated in 97. So I started working in I was an intern at Pirate Enterprises or High Roller Records when I was like in 10th grade. So they said, yo, you're an intern, you learn how to beats, learn how to make beats, you paying dude. That was like 95. Then 96. And that's what that's where I met that's when Wu Syndicate recorded that album, their first album. I was there like the whole time, like watch them record the whole thing, you know.
Oh man.
They used to have you know, like the Black Street Cats, Knots used to come in there. A lot of different people would come in there, do Fatal Hussein, like the Outlaw. They used to have like celebrity like Black Rob, Mace. Mace was in there. So it was like, it was real. I was like, okay, these real celebrities and you right there chilling.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny? I ain't even like Mace. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't blame
Mace.
I mean, if I met Mace today, I would have had a better attitude. But back then, I was so hip hop. I was like, you are destroying hip. You know what I'm saying? When I met him, I was like, you the enemy.
Oh, so you hit him with that?
He represented Shiny Suit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I met No Limit in them. No Limit, I was like, they was like, yeah, this dude from No Limit. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. You know what I'm saying? Like, good to meet you. Like, let me get back and make a beat.
They wrote a little different. Yeah.
I'm like, yo, that just trash, you know.
So that was your 90, would you say 90 years, 97 era, late 90s era?
Yeah.
Okay. So coming in 2000, up in VCU, is that where you made the mark of like being a freestyle, you know what I'm saying, champion, or did you do that down here before you went up there, or did you do it when you came back?
People ain't know I could rhyme until I battled Boogie and Liquid 17.
Oh, wow.
People did not know I could freestyle until we did that battle at Liquid 17. And I was amazed. I was like, okay, I'm beating everyone. And you know what I'm saying? Then the dude Boogie, I ain't know him from a hole in the wall. I had to battle him and the dude Lance or whatever. I forgot. You know Lance. That he live in Atlanta now. I don't know what
When?
his rap name is. You know Lance, dark skin Lance, he had the dread. I forgot it. I know his name,
I was
Lance. I don't know
familiar
where
though,
he
man.
went from.
I ain't gonna lie.
You say
But
what
you
now?
had to battle them.
Yeah, and then me and Boogie, we got down to we was doing like rounds. You know what I'm saying? We did like 2, 3 rounds. Then people like, oh, Tag can freestyle. See, Novacane, Fats and them, they knew I could rhyme, but I
Okay.
just never been around that circle.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
like the hip hop heads, you know what I'm saying? I had never
So
been
did you
around
beat
them in
Boogie?
like the Virginia Beach.
He said he did. Oh, you beat Boogie. Okay. So
Oh no, he
after
beat me.
Oh, okay.
But I
okay.
Hey,
mean,
this the same
you know,
Boogie
it
that
was
beat
it was a
Master
tough.
Ace.
Huh?
You say what?
No, I was just saying this the same Boogie that beat Master Ace.
Yeah. So you like, yeah, I battled the same guy,
Yeah.
That's
and
crazy.
so
So
people
up
knew
in
me for making beats at home.
Okay. So before you went to VCU, you was known for making beats.
Yeah, and
so,
so in the
so
neighborhood they knew me from freestyling, but they knew me more for
now
making
was
beats
this the
in the studio.
when did Better Beat Bureau come to life?
Okay, so before Better Beat Bureau, we had MNP. That was the crew. Me, Scheme, Skoda, Ill Kid. We was MNP or whatever. So
Okay.
we was doing a lot of shows. Better Beat Bureau. Once again, VCU. It was a dude named Roderick Nave or whatever. He was like, "Hey, I gotta introduce you to my homeboy that make beats. He live in Lake Ellis. His name was Disco Dave." So
Ah,
Roderick took me out. That's when Disco Dave lived out Lake Ellis. So went
everybody
over his crib,
yeah, right.
and DJ Vex, rest in peace, him and
Yeah.
Vex. I met them. And then they had Ologist went to VCU, and they had another cat, A Ski, couple people. They already had Better Beat Bureau, but it was like when me and Roland started working together recording, it was like, yeah, you'll be in a Better Beat Bureau. So we all started like just doing a lot of music together.
Yeah.
That was in the 2000s.
Yeah, early 2000s.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And Roland was on
So
the MPC. I was on the MPC. My man Greg is in Richmond. I say back then I made beats on almost every machine. Like I ain't even joking.
Wow.
yeah,
So
I
me and
think I
Roland
remember.
was teaching each other how to use the MPC, like
I
different.
remember
I was
how you
teaching him
used to
tricks.
go everywhere and make beats. I
Yeah.
remember that.
Yeah. So
Like, damn, how you got
that
it?
was the Better Beat Bureau.
Can you because there might be some new people new to the antagonist dragon spit. I mean, how do you describe your beats? Like, what's your sound? Or do
Now
you even have a specific sound?
I say it's influence like you got Knots, Primo, Pete Rock.
Come on,
Then I
man.
like Dr. Dre, so there's a
Come
lot
on,
of musical jazz. So it's all types of all
Yeah,
types of sounds.
yeah,
Like I'll say I'm gonna make a beat. I'm gonna do some Dilla type. You know what I'm saying? Or
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do a DJ Toon type beat. Like
yeah. Just
that's
depending
how I
on your
make beats.
mood. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
That's how
people
you
tend to
come out.
get the harder, the more Wu-Tangy sounding beats. But I
Yeah.
got a lot of R&B joints, just a lot of different type beats.
Let me ask you this.
And
What do you prefer, sampling or just original humming tunes,
yeah, it just
melodies?
depending on what the sound is. Like if
Oh,
I
okay.
could play good enough, I wouldn't sample, you know.
Okay. But you can play
But
the piano, right? Or the keys a little bit, right?
yeah, But if I could really play like, you know, like Stevie or Quincy Jones or somebody, I wouldn't
Yeah,
stand for nothing.
I mean, yeah. I think
Or if
that's
I
a
had
everybody
violins at the
do that.
crib,
Right.
Play like them. Shoot.
yeah,
I'll be playing like
like
I
I'm
can
gonna get on
sing.
the
I
cello
probably
and bang out.
yeah. So
When all right, boom. You started the beats and well, hold on. You was freestyling in the 90s. You started the beats, or you started getting serious about the beats in the early 2000s. So when did
Uh-huh.
you when you bring them both together, you know what I'm saying, to come out, what was the experience when you made your first album? What was going through your mind and stuff like that? You know, where was you at?
So I
first off,
made the
what's the
first
name of the
one.
album? Yeah. What was the first album?
I think it was just the album, and that was I think I called it the album because I was in that. I missed the music box, so early 2000s. Also, the music box was right there on Newtown Road, across from
Mm,
Picasso.
Yeah. Oh
Rest
man.
in
Yeah.
peace, Bezo. Man, everybody who had these studios passed, yo. Um,
mm.
Bezo
Oh, you
opened that one.
mean by the gas station? By the
Yeah, it was right
hotel?
by the gas station by Young Seafood,
Yeah.
across
Oh,
Yeah.
from
Man.
they had
KFC,
like
and
two or three
Yeah.
studios over there.
Yeah, they did.
yeah, because
I remember
nah,
that.
Napalm was on a corner with on Newtown and Virginia Beach Boulevard,
Yeah, they
and
was
the
over here.
music box was right by the gas station, Baker and
Yeah,
Newtown.
yeah.
So Bezo Jabari, you know, he opened that, and I went in there, you know, as a beat maker. DJ Vex, Spawn, the dude Pop La Rock or something, Papa Rock. He was
Yeah, I
in there when
remember
I
them
got there.
cats. Whatever happened to
Yeah,
them?
all of them.
Whatever
And
happened to them?
I guess they still doing their thing. And a lot of people start rhyming since then, but you
Okay.
know, we was in there running studio time. Just like High Roller Regulars, we running studio time. So Skoda, who was in our crew, Skoda Scat, he shoot videos now, but me and him was in MNP. We was like some of the
Okay.
main beat makers in there, Louis Schemes, you know. So that's where I recorded the first album. Like in between doing sessions for other people, working with street fellas, because you had Lights Out, Ashy Knuckles, Gutter, Hannibal. You remember Hannibal was winning all
Yeah, I
them
remember. Yeah, I think I got
freestyle
Hannibal
joints.
album somewhere, or his CD or something. I got his joint somewhere around this joint.
Can we find the album? Where
Your
can we
album,
find the
The
album?
album. No, you
the
cannot
album,
find it.
is
If I
nowhere.
didn't sell you a CD
Ah, it's always like that
at
with the
some
first
show,
album. You know, it's like everybody have it on a scratched up
Do
CD
you
or
have the
I
album?
know I can tell you who got everything.
Who?
Novacane Omega.
Yeah,
ah.
yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna have to go to her
Yeah,
then.
She a
Yeah,
archiver, historian.
yeah.
yeah. They
Disco
should.
Dave got songs that I haven't heard since I made them. Like Disco Dave got,
Since
yeah.
last century.
I be begging these people like, yo, can I get a copy of a song I recorded?
Mm, mm, mm,
And
mm.
oh yeah, I
Okay,
got you.
And don't never get
don't
it.
hear from them.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah, but
boy.
that
crazy.
album I sold a lot of copies. CD with Sharpie, and
Mhm.
just going to all these hip hop events and like,
Yeah.
yo, check out the album.
Okay, so
But
you
I
put
think the
in your
ones
work
that's
with
going,
that.
what'd you
You put
say?
in your work with that.
So what was the next album?
Oh, the one. So I quit rhyming like in 2006.
Yeah.
Okay, 2006. Damn.
Yeah. So this brings us to present day. So we at M&P, Music Box shut down. They opened another studio. You know, I had a studio in the crib. I set my whole room up,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why I recorded the one Back on the Map.
Yeah,
So
dope album.
I quit
What
rapping.
year was that? That was 2006.
Nah, it was
Oh,
2011.
okay.
But
That's still
I
a long
pretty
time.
much like slowed down rapping, trying to get my life together in 2006, 2007. So I was like going to hip hop stuff, but I was more on the beats. And then
Yeah.
I was recording the songs, and then I noticed that I had like 16, 17 songs. So I was like,
just put it out.
but the thing that made me start rhyming again was I met Soul Son at a church picnic. We was our church had a picnic. Soul Son was out there on the basketball court. I don't know how we ended up talking about hip hop. He was like, "Yo, it's this place called 37 is in on Grand or whatever street, Hampton Boulevard."
Yeah.
He was like, "There's a place called 37 is in. We be out there." And I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
word, you know." So I
Crush
was like, "I'm
Brew.
gonna give you some beats."
Yeah.
And I took him a beat CD, and they was out there freestyling him and Billy Mercury and a lot of people. And I was like, "Well, I can freestyle and get up there with him." So we had rhymed. I was like, "That was fun. I want to be a rapper again." You know what I'm saying? Because you know, dude was like 30. What? I mean, it ain't old now, but I was like, man, I'm like 32. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dude was younger than me or whatever.
Yep.
And then they started having this contest where you freestyle every week. And once again, I was winning all the contests. I'm talking about it was like 20.
Ain't nobody wanted to see you, man.
Yeah, catch him.
It was like 20 weeks in a row. Like the dudes was just ready. Like they'd give you like a little voucher, $25 or whatever. They were like, man, this dude keeps winning. And I think the time I didn't win was Kwame winning one. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
But most of the
man.
time.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
so it was people I was scared of freestyling. It was, you know, Kwame was one Big Shot. Like,
Yeah.
it was like I could run through most of the people freestyling, but I was scared of Big Shot, Kwame, who else? My dude, people don't know him named Complex. Los, it was like certain people yeah. And you know, like my people.
Yeah, okay.
Everybody else are my friends, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
But most of the people I was like, yeah, I could take them private, but I'm glad he's my friend.
Right.
I'm like glad I'm friends with him.
Telling you, I wish we could find some. I don't know if you got them on YouTube somewhere where you got some of your old freestyles. You know what I'm saying? Probably.
Yeah, I think
like during that
some old freestyle tapes.
Yeah, I think Disco Dave posted one Steve B. You know Steve B.
Oh yeah.
Still
Steve
doing it.
Yeah.
See, throughout all those contests, two people almost got me. It was Steve B and it was a boy from Fugitive 9, the dude, his name Nate. I think his name Wise. He went by Wise.
Yeah.
He was tough. They was tough, man.
Oh, that's crazy.
But yeah, it's one where I'm at 45-degree freestyling on the internet. You know, it's funny, like a lot of people didn't get those. You know?
Yeah, for real. Would you do it again today? Would you step in not like a contest like that, but would you go into a freestyling arena like that?
Yeah, they'll be in trouble soon. Man. Look, now, you know I live in Georgia now.
You don't stop.
You know, I live in Georgia now, so it's almost like being backed up. Like if I
right, it's like boy,
if you put me in the cypher now,
you about to have MCs pregnant out here. They gonna
look. I'm surrounded by all this trapping NBA. Yo, boy, you give me a real hip hop beat and put me in the cypher now. I don't know what happened.
Yeah. You ain't doing no rapping in the ATL or in Georgia.
No.
None.
Look, I'll be recording. I record. I when I first got here, I went to a couple events and the dude that was throwing it was from New Jersey, and he rhymed something like Big Boy and them, like
Okay.
Outkast, that style. They was
Okay.
dope, they was dope,
Yeah.
but it's not the same vibe, and the stuff that you think
Right.
is hot
That you used
or
to. Like a
the
lot of
stuff
cats
you
don't.
respect, they don't respect it. They'll turn it off,
Yeah, because you was running your own like showcase at one time out here. Like I know Soul Son, he was hosting out
the showcase you ain't never booked me for.
the
Which one?
Don't eyes get big.
what was the name
No,
of
we
that
did the first one together.
Huh?
We did the first one together.
Oh yeah, we did.
Me and you did the first one, together, and we didn't make a lot of money.
Oh, that's crazy, yo. We did.
What was the name of the
Sure
spot?
did,
What
man.
was this at? What was the name?
That was at Taipan.
Yeah, out Virginia Beach.
Yeah,
Look,
out the
that's
beach.
crazy you mentioned that because
That's crazy.
Soul Son was
Okay,
using
you got me on
45
that.
degree fire. Look, I had to book you. You was a part of it.
Hands up, don't shoot. Hands up, don't shoot.
Hey, Soul Son was doing that 45 degree lounge. He was doing what was it called?
Crush Groove.
Yeah.
That's it. Crush Groove.
Yeah.
So I was walking around with
a
this.
couple of years too.
Yeah, that was a dope spot.
It was.
That was a dope spot.
But hey, the joint at Taipan, that shit got live too.
Yeah,
But that's how I started. I was going to Crush Groove, and then I had this idea to do a beat battle because Rachel was doing them in Hampton University.
Yeah.
And Rachel moved to Atlanta or whatever. So I was like, I'm gonna do another beat battle. I missed them beat battles. And then I talked to the owner at 45 degree. He like, yo, give me $300, you can rent the spot out or whatever. I hit up Doomsday.
Dooms. Yeah.
Yeah, I hit up Dooms. I'm like, yo, let's go in on this joint. We gonna make a lot of money. I'm gonna charge the producers. He was like, all right, whatever. But long story short, I ended up getting all the fees for the producers and setting this beat battle up. Got dudes with speakers and stuff. This is my first time doing an event, period. That jump was crazy.
Yeah.
I mean,
damn.
You had Gabe Niles. You had Gabe Niles. He ended up doing the beats for Drum. He was in the last round.
Yeah.
Such a Problem. He ended up winning. You had Beat Dungeon in that joint. Like you just had all these dope producers.
Yeah.
And then a person who had top hands was at that beat battle. And they came and said, hey, you want to do something? Oh, Capamelia, the person that had Capamelia said, you want to do something in my spot?
Yeah.
And then top hand, so it was like all these agent spots. They said, yo, you want to do an event? And that's what ended up happening.
Wow. That's crazy. That set off a string of dope shows out there too.
That's crazy.
Yeah, because me and Bryce, Dirty Workers, we did a We Live Wednesdays.
Yeah.
But me and you did the first one. And then it ended up being We Live Wednesday. But you know what? We ain't make no money, but we made people know that there was a platform. Yeah. It was a platform, you know what I'm saying? So that went on for about a year and some change.
Back then I was all about, I'm still all about doing it for the love, but
if you spend time on something, you gotta make it, you know what I'm saying? You gotta make it turn around.
Definitely. Definitely.
Yeah, you gotta flip that joint. But we ended up that was real good. We sold that thing out a couple of times.
That's crazy, man.
That's when I realized the status of people, of an artist.
Yeah.
I realized that an artist ain't nothing but a pawn and everybody else is making all the money. That's what that taught me about hip hop.
The game is,
That's what the
Like you look
game
at the
is.
scope, the people
Yeah.
who bought who bring the lots to the scope is the ones that's getting paid. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah, they the ones who getting that money.
Yep.
Cause they just paid the lots a couple of dollars to get here. I mean, a couple of dollars could be a whole lot of dollars to the common
Yeah,
person.
like 50,000. Say I get
Yeah.
all three 50,000 or whatever, and then I sell like you know what I'm saying, like
You get $1
100,000 and take it.
million back. Over 50,000, you at least
Yeah,
200,000.
Mm-hmm.
I made a 500,000,
Yeah.
and now and then people was giving me CDs. You know, this all crazy. I'm like, yo, why they giving me CDs? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Use the
I'm like,
man, yo. They use the antagonist dragon spit. People
but
came
that lets
out
you know
because of
you
that
create
name.
the
You got one of the
platform for the
dopest
person.
names ever.
Listen, you already already know how artists are. Just like you said, they pawns. So they gonna play their position regardless.
Now, don't put that on the record.
Huh? What?
I said, don't put that on the record. We said, I don't mean pause, but you know what I'm
No,
saying,
I'm
the
No,
industry
I'm
type.
saying.
Yeah.
talking about in the whole in the system of that.
Yeah,
You
of
know
the
what I'm
game
saying?
itself, and
Not-
then
you
it's
know what
in
I'm saying?
entirety.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
As far as
Yeah, I
with
feel
the
you.
shows, like you saying, the artists are the pawns. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying. And because they don't hardly get paid shit, and the promoters definitely get the bag.
Artists
Yeah, the
are a
publishing, you
product.
got the publishing, the rights to
Yeah,
everything. It told me a
yeah,
lot
you
about
got,
the business.
yeah, yeah. You
The
got
artist is the product.
the artists will get the fame before they get the fortune.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. So you got these
Absolutely.
people who was on the radio every 10 minutes and they broke. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right, but the radio got money.
Yeah.
The radio getting ad money.
exactly.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Pay to play.
So all right. So have you ever got to that level where you might enter the industry? If so, how did that go?
A lot of times, like, yo, I've been in the industry. I just ain't get paid for it.
Okay.
I
How
done did
did
a lot of stuff. Yo, I did a lot of stuff and I did not get my money, man.
you mind
I
talking?
got movies. There's movies out there
Hey,
on Netflix. I done did beats for shows on BET.
Oh man.
I mean,
so you got
shoot,
placement and
I
then get
did a
paid
whole
for it?
album for Wu Syndicate in them. Like a whole album.
Wow, man.
I mean, it's a lot of stuff.
Hold. I gotta rewind it back. I'm getting up there. My memory slips me, especially when I, hitting a little joint. So you said that you got placement and didn't get paid for it?
Yeah.
Wow.
And it is like, go back to the music box. Jay-Z got a song called Falling.
Okay.
Hannibal did that beat, yo.
And he didn't get paid for it.
And nothing ever came
You
up.
know, what they do is they listen to your stuff and they go mimic it or take your idea.
Yeah.
And then
They've
it's,
been doing
Get
it.
another
They've
ghost
been doing this
producer
shit for years.
to do it.
yeah, or you watching the show and you hear a beat in the background. You like, how did they get that beat? I did that beat. Who do I call
Bro,
to get my
I
whatever
can testify
I
to
was
that.
going to charge?
I can testify to that. You can ask everybody in this house. I don't know if Plex heard the joints that they did or my beats on different shit, but I can testify to that, bro. And you just put it out there, and then they pick it up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way of the life
So, I mean,
of the producer. You know what I'm saying?
and I'd say one of the closest, so it was a dude, Rafiq, in DC. And we met this dude from that group Nappy Roots or whatever back in the day. You remember Nappy Roots?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I think it was The Whole World Is Country.
Yeah.
So we went to New York. We went to New York and we was with this dude named Billy Bang. And we was submitting beats for this artist called The Game. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was like, yo, we got this artist from Cali named The Game. And back then we never heard of him.
Right.
This nigga just called The Game, you know what I'm saying? But
right.
Who is this guy?
The Game. He only
this
one
is like
person.
The Weekends. You know, you got to The Weekend. Like which Friday you just The Weekend. But that's what we end up. We went up there and met with all of them trying to make something pop. Nothing happened, but you know, it was just good to be in New York and get that respect as a Virginia artist. Then you know we used to go to Philly, different places like that. And when you realize people know you, it's crazy. We went to Philly. People knew me in Philly. I was like, yo, people knew me.
Damn,
so
that's dope. Yeah.
Being, you know, it's just
you never know who's listening. Right. You never know.
Because people
you leave Virginia.
say to anybody, if you doing it, just keep doing it. Because you know, people try to put an age limit on it.
Yeah.
Different things.
Right.
Like when I was 25, I was like, yo, I'm getting old, man. This is old to be rapping. You 25. You know, now all them was like 16, 17. So when I was seeing people that was 30 still rapping, I'm like, man, you 30, you still rapping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think I done quit like 1 billion times. You know what I mean? I quit almost every day.
Yeah.
But I don't quit.
But I still end up.
It's still exercise, baby.
Yeah.
It's like exercise.
Yeah.
But then you find out you're famous in Russia.
Yeah.
So some Russian dude hit you up and be like, hey man, do you what did dude say? Do you work with unsigned artists? And I was like, yeah. Like he was like, yeah, I have 500 beats that I want to sing you. Do you know Disco Dave? The dude was like, do I know Disco Dave? I was like, yeah. This dude, like, he told me this dude got 1 million views over on Russian Google on what is it, Yandex.
Wow.
Disco Dave got like millions of views over here.
Damn.
And I'm like, Disco Dave need to go to Russia.
Yeah, right. Yo, somebody just bought a crib over there. So let me ask you this question. What happened with what's your man's the Scotland Rock Jr.? What's up with that?
So yeah, so like I'm here, I'm recording, right? I'll be recording these songs. I'm by myself, I'm in Georgia, and I'm recording these songs. And I said, all these years, I haven't really seriously paid for promotion. You know,
yeah,
like you could put stuff on Bandcamp, TuneCore, DistroKid, where you know the people you see, they got an engine behind it. You know what I'm saying? They put money behind that stuff. Like you're not hearing stuff on the radio because these people dope. These people are paying services.
Yeah.
Like
marketing services.
Like that. Yeah.
It's a business.
Yeah. And I mean, that's what get the engine, that's what get this stuff going behind that single or whatever. And this elementary stuff, but you know, people just ain't never say, I'm gonna put 500, 2,000, 5,000 behind a song and really push it. So I said, I'm gonna make a song and put some money behind it.
Okay.
So this dude, Skylar Rock Jr., you know, his name's Skylar Rock. So I'm like, yo, I think I contacted him. I heard him on Sirius XM. I heard him do an interview, and they were saying he was doing all this great stuff for the kids. And you know, he a music promoter. So I mean, we was talking back and forth on the internet for like a year before I actually said, okay, I'm ready.
Yeah.
So I recorded a song. Now I got the song CNN or whatever. And I said, I'm gonna put some money behind it. I like the message. I think it's a good song. And you know, I told him I'm ready, man. He was like, all right, man, whenever you ready, let's pay the DJs or blah blah blah. So I said, how you want the money? He said, PayPal. And I sent him the money PayPal. He said, yo, did you send it business? Cause it's gonna be 21 days. They're gonna hold my money for 21 days. I'm like, what you mean? So he said, oh, send it again, family and friends. So
Yeah.
with the family and friends, it's like 3 days.
No
Whatever.
insurance, you can't get your money back. If you do it with family and friends, if they get you, they just got you. You can't get your money back.
Yeah, that's when he started sounding like a scammer to me. So I was like, you know what? I'm not sending this money twice. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Like,
right. Hell no.
And he was like, yeah, I refunded the money, sending family and friends. I was like, nah, yo. And then this dude just went crazy. He started talking crazy. He was like, yo, this game don't work like that. I'll make sure you never
Oh, here we go with that. Oh,
whatever.
whoop-de-wop. Yeah.
And then I was telling him, leave the street stuff, leave the street stuff in the street. I don't do all that street stuff.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like either you can deliver a service or you can't,
Hey,
So that's the end of
why you want to do PayPal? What's up with PayPal? He
Nah,
don't know about Cash App or Zelle or no other money
he didn't.
sending services. I mean,
He had Zelle.
Huh?
He had Zelle, but not Cash App.
Oh, okay.
But whatever he did, that's when I was like, man, he can't really deliver.
Yeah.
So now I got some legitimate. I did find some legitimate promoters and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Charge it to the gang. It's called paying dues, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they charge less than him, and they get more done. You know.
Yeah.
Hey.
So what ended up happening with him. But I mean,
So you got a single in mind that you ready to push?
You got something going on?
You know what I'm saying? Hey, let us know.
So all right, so the song "Late Bloomers." If you Google like Antag the Dragon Spit, it's a whole bunch of joints pop up.
Yeah,
But Late Bloomers is probably, I got two that I just put on the internet. Late Bloomers, and I recorded Late Bloomers a while back, and then it's on CNN. It's a song about teen. It's a song about a girl, a teenager who get pregnant, don't want to tell her parents.
Yeah.
So she ended up basically committing suicide because she's scared to tell her.
Oh yeah.
It's CNN, like the network CNN, then it's CNN like you CNN with your eyes like CNN.
Yeah.
That's on like all the little platforms right now, called CNN.
Yeah.
And I did that because of this a situation happened at my school. It wasn't that exact situation, but it was something similar.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, we need to start
expose.
talking.
Yeah. We need to talk about it. We need to talk about it. And it'd be dope if you could even make a video about it. You know what I mean? Just bringing that out there, just to have.
Yeah, that definitely need a video. I was thinking like Brenda, like one of them Brenda got a baby type video.
Yeah, yeah.
She
got to see it too.
What to keep to the baby in the trash heap. So like I was thinking about something like that.
Yeah.
Everybody say the video, they can't shoot that video. I need
so basically, are those two songs on all the platforms, or where can you find them?
On Apple Music, Spotify, everything go Bandcamp. Like if you put Antag the Dragon Spit Bandcamp,
that's the ideal. Y'all need to hit up Bandcamp.
boom, bap.
But yeah, it's on all the basic ones, you know, iTunes, Spotify, Amazon. Cause like Late Bloomers, for a minute I could be like, Alexa, play Late Bloomers by Antag Dragons, and it'll pop up.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's still doing that. But CNN definitely.
Okay, that's dope.
So that's the one I'm gonna really do a video for and push. And then I come back with some hardcore joints. But you know, that's a message.
That's
Word
dope.
up. Yeah, you hitting them on all angles.
So, all right. So, what's some dope MCs that you bumping right now? You know, what you listening to now? What you got in rotation?
See, I be listening to gangster rap, yo. That junk crazy.
Huh?
I don't like drugs. I don't like the message, but I listen to gangster rap, yo.
Yeah. like what? Like who?
Like if a dude too conscious, I don't know. You gotta be a real good conscious rapper for me to listen to it. It's crazy.
Rick Ross?
Nah, I don't listen to Rick Ross. I like Stove God Cooks.
Okay. Yeah, I like that too.
On Rome Streets, 38 Special. I listen to a lot of 38.
Okay.
38 Special.
You know, the Griselda cats, they
yeah.
I'm hit or miss. I like them sometimes and sometimes I don't.
Yeah.
What do you think about Freddie Gibbs?
Yeah. I was listening to him back when he was doing joints with Madlib. Yeah, Freddie Gibbs.
Yeah.
Then West Coast.
Yeah, man. Y'all sleeping on Freddie Gibbs, y'all.
That DJ Mugshot, he got some dope. Rock Marciano. I listen to Rock Marciano.
Yeah, of course.
Little the Kid. All that fly talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's that pimp music.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of pimp music, Obadiah 1 put me onto that dude, Akeem Ali, yo.
Akeem Ali.
He did that song, Kimi Casanova, where he...
Shout out to Obadiah 1 for real.
Definitely a veteran. He would dress like, you know, in a button down, rapping about being a pimp. But Akeem Ali from Mississippi, yo. It's like AKEEM Ali.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's pimp, yo. That's like Big Crit slash Devin. Yeah. It's like we came together like Big Crit and Devin the Dude and maybe Nick and somebody.
Oh yeah, I gotta pull him up then. That's a good pair.
Yeah, I was impressed by that joke. Yo,
Crit. Big Crit and Devin the Dude.
Yeah, mash up. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, I definitely gotta hear that.
So how you like your fatherhood?
Yeah, it's just a surprise, man.
Huh?
You know, it's a big surprise. 41, have your first kid.
Yeah.
Look,
so how you liking it though?
Married in the 11th year of marriage, you suddenly have a child.
Yeah, wow.
Oh yeah, I love it, man. It's just amazing to see how fast this dude is advancing. You know, how fast he's learning stuff.
How old is he?
Whatever he do, he's gonna be a beast at it. You already know. He gonna be a beast.
How old is he?
Oh, he 1.5 now.
Oh, okay.
But I can tell already he gonna be a beast at whatever you do.
Hey, that's what's up.
Because I play the drums. You know, I play the drums, and all that kind of stuff. So I think he got rhythm already. He 1.5. He be hitting stuff on beat. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he on the right track then.
He already breakdancing. I don't know where from.
That's crazy.
Because I have no breakdancing.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, I'm like in fatherhood. It's like, you know, just I'm like, okay, I got something to leave. Say I got a reason to stack money now, or something to work for.
Yeah, it's not just about you anymore.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
And you
I'm like,
feel it.
yeah, but I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go harder because I know
I got a
You
little
have
bit.
to.
yeah, I have something to give it to now.
Yeah.
Because I
Speaking of
believe
finance, you
a lot
you
of money.
dealing with the crypto?
I did Bitcoin. It disappointed me. I sold all of it. I put all this money in there. I watched it fluctuate, and I said, "Man, I'm done with this." I said, "I'm done with it. I'm not watching this price keep going up and down with my money like this."
Yeah.
I did on Tesla when it was doing good.
No. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's still going. That's
Up on Tesla a
to
little
the
bit,
moon.
To the moon the wrong way.
but they be hitting licks, yo.
They going to Mars.
They be hitting licks on that Bitcoin. Like when it
Yeah.
do shoot up, like say it's down now, and I know y'all got the patience. I ain't got that patience.
I mean, you know,
Yeah, it's a long
like,
game, man. It ain't no short game.
Yeah, it's definitely a long game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna leave my money in there and
That's the
watch it.
first rule right there. You gotta have patience.
Yeah,
And you can't predict the market.
no, you can't predict the market, and you can't keep looking at it every day, all day, because your heart gonna break.
Exactly.
And then you gonna get excited. And be like, oh.
As soon as you lose $5, dog.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, I lost more than $5. I was watching that junk go down. I was like,
I
nah,
feel you. Yeah, I feel you. Hey,
so I had to put sell. I'm gonna sell all of it. But it's low. Since it's low, I do need to put something back in there. Just wait 5 years for it to shoot back.
yeah, like I said, don't look at it. Don't
Basically,
look at it.
if you do wait 5 years, you probably be rewarded real big. You know.
And I remember when Bitcoin was like $2,000, yo. When I first heard of it, it was like
$2.
2,000.
10 cents, to be honest with you. I thought it was a joke in a game.
Yep.
I thought
Everybody
it was for nerds.
Yep.
I thought that shit was straight for official nerds. And I despised that. I was working at Emotion Hosting, and a dude had a Bitcoin mining station beside his desk, and I despised him. I used to walk past him and just look at him.
Oh, he was deep in the game. He had a massive face.
Huh?
He was deep in the game. You say he had a mining station.
Yeah, at his work station, at work, he had it beside his desk. Like
Wow.
the company was burning up energy to help him mine Bitcoin.
Dang. Yeah,
That's nuts.
early in the game.
Yeah. Cause they didn't know what the fuck he was. Nobody knew what he was doing. Everybody was looking at him like, man.
So where y'all at now?
We at my crib out Portsmouth.
Okay, word.
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now one thing I'll say about living down south or like Georgia like way easier.
What do you mean?
It is though. Like, I mean, it's easier to stuff out here. Like as far as just jobs and
Politicking and all of that.
Is it a Commonwealth?
nah,
It's not. Okay.
it's crazy. It's more like
George might be a move.
they just went Democratic, but they like they slower than Virginia, and then it's just more ways to make money.
Go down there, set up shop.
Yeah, y'all need to come down here.
Yeah, I got peoples out there that took the trip to what is it, Savannah, Georgia?
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Oh, okay. My people's out there now. And they ain't never looked back. They doing great.
Yeah, I got people out there too. They love it.
Yeah, like a zillion jobs out this joint.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to come out there and visit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if y'all I think if somebody came with this kind of hustle like the same hustle as Virginia, yeah, you would take
More.
over like straight up.
Hell yeah, boy, that's exciting. That sounds
Yeah.
real exciting.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that. Well, I'm coming down there and visit first.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It might be this year for real.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
people down there.
Yeah, I got peoples out there, so we definitely gonna come see you.
Everything is in one place.
You said what?
Everything in one place.
Yeah.
So like say like Savannah downtown is the hot spot. Savannah downtown is like everything is right in like 10 blocks. Like
Oh, okay.
it's like a version of Granby Street or whatever.
Yeah.
Or in front. They downtown just straight up. It's
Yeah.
just everything is right there. You drink outside, you know, it's just a whole
What is the marijuana laws down there? Are they still restricted?
oh yeah, you can't smoke out here like that. You know, not legal. And
They don't hold that
but
down.
other than that, you know, they big into drinking out here.
Oh.
But yeah, I'll say in general, like it's easier than Virginia as far as like stacking coming up, all that kind of stuff. It's a lot easier.
Yeah, man.
Bang for the buck.
That's crazy.
Like I live by the outlet.
Oh, okay.
You get
Like
I
can
come
put
down there to spend no money.
that, you know, all they like clothes like that, but I live like right by the outlet. But yeah, I
All
think
right, man. So
city,
Shit.
you go to Atlanta, you know a lot of the music.
word.
So man, look, man, would you got any shout outs you want to give? Anything you want to say to the new producers, new MCs?
We need to find your music for real.
Yeah, and drop where we can find your music at.
Yeah, I want to give a shout out to all the fat nugget civilians.
Hey yo, you see, we got the most got the merchandise for sale now.
Okay, yeah, send it to me. Word.
Yeah, I sent it. He got the whole album for sale.
Dang.
He got all the.
I remember I had a tape.
He rebranded FNC, and that's crazy. Yeah. But my bad. Not to interrupt you, brother. You can go ahead. My bad.
Oh yeah. Yeah, shout out to everybody out there. You know, everybody in VA. My man is Slim, Soul Son, Ray Major. You know, the Junipers, we talked about Better Beat Barrel, Jay Clyde, all of them, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey man, then you know what's the dude? No Talent.
Yeah. He a firefighter, he a family man now.
Yeah. I see him
had
out one day. Odd, like he ain't know nobody. Like, oh, you don't know
he had another daughter.
Oh, he had another daughter.
Okay.
See, No Talent, he got into the family, you know, really into the family.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you know, but I thought he knew like everybody. But obviously he didn't, because we was out and I was like, yeah, man. He was just standing there. I'm like, no, what the fuck is you just standing there for?
He a lot younger too.
Yeah,
he know a lot of people.
Like, I don't know these guys. I was like, yo, man, come on, man.
he know a whole bunch of people, yo. He know a whole bunch of people.
Yeah. That's
I know I know he knows
beast in the beat battles.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's an animal.
I wonder if he still make beats.
Me too. When he got you can hype him up every once in a while, but it be on some regular, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like really be talking about
really, he's a family man now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's so crazy. Like you like, man, if I start making a beat, someone else is gonna come push the buttons. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, he put a hi-hat in. Yeah, Nada made about two, 3 beats. Like he done added elements to my beats. You know?
Like put something in there, a little shaker in there.
Just come and start baking on that joint. But yeah, I miss everybody, and I don't think I'll come back to Virginia unless the Lord tells me otherwise. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I do miss everybody, and you know, I think I got more knowledge now, so it's definitely time to, you know what I'm saying, start working, connecting, you know, on some real.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But we got this technology, you know, we can always connect. You know. But being in the presence of your brothers is a different thing. So I feel you with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, y'all got me outside with this booster COVID shot.
Hey, look, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up, man. So you can go ahead, yeah. Get back in the crib, man.
You know what's funny? I don't even feel the headache or nothing now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's what's up.
That's the
I
medicine.
got healed by an interview.
Yeah, had to roll up real quick, man. I had to roll up with you.
Get rid of that headache, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks for checking on me, man.
Yeah, yes, all day, man. Hey, I love you, man. You stay safe out there.
All right, peace.
All right, man. Hit me up, bro.
All right, I got you.
All right, peace.
How you work this?
That button right there. That button. That button.
One right there on the side. I'm like, all right, in this shit.